let's go ahead and cover the latest breaking news in print on demand. And the word on the street is all about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So let's go ahead and do a quick little retrospective here. So let's throw some stats up on the board here. Now, I got to put a little asterisk on these stats because these stats are already outdated because they're being updated on a regular basis. So take them with a grain of salt and pad these by, I don't know, 15, 20, 30% in some cases. But the point is the same. It was a massive year. There was some trepidation about the Christmas shopping season because of the economy and things like that. Well, it turns out those worries were unfounded because this year's Black Friday, Cyber Monday saw an increase of almost 10% across the board, which signals great, robust signals for the online retail sector, of which you folks are participants of. Also, buy now, pay later really factored into the Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping weekend, which signals that people are deliberately and purchasing rather than purchasing impulsively. And also retailers focused more on like broader strategies rather than like deep cuts, which signals that there are people out there paying generally higher prices, which means higher profits in general for folks out there involved in online retail sales like you. So, and I'm just curious, what was your experience, folks? Let us know in the chat. How did you feel about this Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Was it good for you? Was it bad? If you could choose one emoji that could describe your experience, pop that into the chat and let us know. I'd love to hear about it.
Well, hopefully it's lots of money bag emojis.
Exactly.
Yeah. One of the stats actually from these articles is really interesting too. Shopify saw that its stores were moving $5.1 million a minute at its peak shopping. And the top categories were cosmetics and clothing. Can you imagine walking into, I don't know, a drugstore and the cosmetics aisle gets sold out in literally the blink of an eye? That's wild. Just insane.
Absolutely wild. Yeah, and Shopify, I saw an article where they made 14.6 million across the weekend, and that was with an outage on Monday. They actually went down for a little bit during Cyber Monday, like bad timing, but it was quickly resolved. And I'm just kind of wondering, were any of you out there affected? Any of you Shopify merchants? Did this affect you? Their little outage? But yeah, robust numbers, good signals across the board, and it just goes to show that this is the absolute best time to be a print-on-demand merchant. Okay, well, speaking of products during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, let's take a look at those. Now, what I've done here is I've taken out the tried and true winners, your t-shirts, your sweatshirts, your hoodies, things like that, and we're looking for the products that are climbing the charts. And number one with a bullet, it's been in the spotlight for months and months now, wrapping paper. Like last year, I dubbed it the year of the sweatshirt, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it. This year is the year of wrapping paper. Robust sales across the board.
I know you love your wrapping paper, and I'm sure for the holidays it probably is one of the #1 best sellers for those who sell it. But it doesn't work just for Christmas. You can really sell wrapping paper year round. Personalized wrapping paper for, I don't know, Mother's Day, graduation, baby showers, birthdays. You know, people are buying this kind of really special wrapping gift paper all year, not just Christmas.
Exactly. And then we got our ceramic ornaments, no surprise there. Wall calendars, of course, this is the best time of year to sell wall calendars ahead of the new year. And then velveteen plush blankets and woven blankets really coming on strong. Very surprised of the performance with woven blankets. Just proves what an awesome product that is. Like folks, if you're not familiar with it, a great texture in your hand, a great print, and it makes a great gift. All right, well, let's go ahead and move along. This is what you got to keep an eye on during the upcoming season. Well, of course, you got to do your 2025 holiday season retro if you're not looking back and seeing what worked and what didn't, so you can map out your plan of attack for next year's holiday season. You're not doing yourself any favors. And also, you got to look forward to 2026. Where are you going to take your business? How are you going to expand? Things like that. Now is the time of the year to start thinking in that direction. And speaking of the new year, well, never too soon to start thinking about the biggest event coming up in 2026 for print-on-demand merchants. Valentine's Day. I know it's not even Christmas yet, and I'm talking about Valentine's Day, but I want to at least plant that seed in your mind.
You always have to stay one step ahead in PODs.
Yes.
If you're thinking about Christmas only now, sorry, but you're too late. We're on to Valentine's Day.
All right. So speaking of things that are popular, let's check in with our friends at eRank and see what was trending over this last week during the Black Friday Cyber Monday season. Well, gifts for friends, pet gifts. Don't forget about our four-legged friends, folks. Personalized gifts, Christmas shirt, Christmas sweatshirts. Now, again, no surprises here. I bet if we turn back the clock, 365 days to this time last year, we're going to see similar trending keywords. But it just goes to show how cyclical this business can be. So what is true for this time, what is true at this particular point in the year now is likely to be true again next year. So keep that in mind as you're putting your plan together for next holiday season. So, folks, what are your thoughts? I mean, I'd love to hear more about your experience during the holidays. Let us know in the chat about any news stories that we might have missed that are near and dear to you. And here's a great opportunity for me to make a personal invitation for you to join me for my live Q&A sessions that I host on the Sellers Club. I do these on Mondays and Wednesdays. Now, these are on the free side of the Sellers Club, on the happy side of the paywall. My sessions will always be free. So click the link in the description or in the chat. Sign up for the Sellers Club using the code JOINSELLERS2025 and get your first month free. Join me for my live Q&A sessions in my home studio, and let's talk about things that are most important to you, and let me play a small part in your success. Okay, so what are we offering new from Printify? Well, I'm really excited to be giving you these two new announcements. And in fact, to talk about personalization and our new Personalization Hub, I'm going to throw it to you, Leah, because this is right in your wheelhouse.
Yes, I love this new feature. It's totally brand new, and it's going to get way, way, way better. We promise. So Personalization Hub, what is it? It is one dashboard that's going to collect all of the information from your customers when they personalize their orders, okay? So you don't have to go through your messages anymore, no more hunting, filtering your notes, finding out who put what on what product, okay? How does it work? Well, in Printify, on that side, you're gonna set up the product as you normally would. You create it in the product creator, you add those personalizable layers, whether that's text or image or both. You can add it to multiple print areas. And then the customer, their data, they're gonna upload their own text or they're gonna upload their own photo. It's automatically going to sync to their order in Printify. So you don't have to upload any separate images or anything like that. All you have to do is approve the design in Printify, and then it'll be sent right to production based on your order approval settings. Okay, so how does it look on your customer's side then? Well, at the checkout, they're gonna see the link. So this is on Etsy, they'll see the link, they can copy it into another tab, and they're gonna be taken into Personalization Hub. Now, if you're selling on pop-up or on Shopify, it's coming very soon to Shopify, it's gonna be built right in, so they don't have to go to another page. But they're gonna be taken to Personalization Hub, and this is where they upload their photos, their logos, they can add their names, their dates, and they see a live preview being generated right in front of them. So they can see what their personalized product looks like right in this Personalization Hub before they're even buying it. So you don't have to send them, you don't have to make this product, you don't have to send them a proof for approval or anything like that. They can see it themselves. And then once they confirm that, they can check out, and then that automatically goes right into Printify where you can approve it, double check everything, and then send it right to production. Now, this is a huge benefit for both you and for sellers, right? You're not gonna have as much back and forth with your customers anymore asking, oh, is this placement okay? Is this name spelled correctly? There's gonna be fewer mistakes because the customers themselves can see if they mistype anything. It's gonna save a ton of time. All you have to do is set up this product on the front end, and then it happens all automatically afterwards. Your customers do their part, and this is gonna let you scale personalized products this much faster.